I don't know what it is about oils, but I often hear people only using them when they start feeling like they're falling below the wellness line or they need them for a specific purpose. And really and truly, you're going to see the best results with essential oils if you're using them as part of your lifestyle on a daily basis. And so instead of trying to give you a how-to video on different tips and tricks and all the different ways you could use them, I decided to take you along with me for a day and come oil with me for the day. See how I start from the minute I wake up until I go to bed, all the different ways that I use oils. Now, what I want you to take away from this video, especially to notice ahead of time, is how I store oils close to me within arm's reach in various areas of our home, so that when I need those oils for a specific purpose, I'm not having to go dig for them or search for them and take half my day looking for them. I have them where I know I need them at the time I need them. Now, I do have some other ones that if I need them for a specific purpose, I might have to go into a different cabinet to find them. But the ones I'm using daily for my daily routines are super easy to find within arm's reach and in the areas that make sense to use them. It's my number one tip for developing the habits. Number two is to be sure that you are developing routines and rhythms so that you're not having to think through, did I take this oil? Did I use this supplement? How have I done anything today? Did I fill my diffuser? No, get into rhythm. So maybe it's every night before bed, you fill your diffuser and that's the first thing you do. Maybe it's adding your lemon to your water and that's the first thing you do. Whatever it is for you, add one habit at a time, build it into your routine, and soon, just like me, you'll be able to flow through your day using your oils without even thinking about it. Honestly, when I turned on my camera to film, I wasn't having to think, what am I gonna do next? I knew where I was going and what oils I was going to be using and applying and how I'd be using them already, because I do it almost every day. Now, some seasons I use different oils and different products, and some days are a little bit different, but here's an average day in May 2021 for you.
Friends, you will likely notice I am not a morning person. I move pretty slow in the morning. But the very first thing that I use out of bed is Endoflex. I like to open my Endoflex, breathe it in real nice and deep, and then put a drop or two on my tongue. This is really supportive for the endocrine system and just helps to get my day started right. I've built a lot of triggers into my day. These are things that jumpstart my habits and remind me what to do. So after I open up my windows, I walk on over and I grab my supplement case. Now, I found the supplement case on Amazon. You can find them just about anywhere. And I love this one though because it has each day of the week in its own individual container. So I pop that into the pocket of my robe to bring out into the kitchen with me after I finish making the bed. Hubby is much more of a morning person than I am, so when I walk out into the kitchen, I clean up a little bit after his breakfast dishes and things because he's already in the office working. And then I grab my mason jar and fill it with filtered water from the Berkey, and then lemon essential oil goes in there. It's the first thing that goes into my body other than the Endoflex Vitality in the mornings. Lemon is so great and cleansing, it's very gentle, and it's also very bright, and so it helps to wake you up as well as hydrate and get all of your digestive juices flowing. Emptying the dishwasher is another trigger that I have built into my day, and so I use that as the starting point for taking my morning supplements. I like to take Juvitone and Essential Zyme currently, and I keep all my oils in arm's reach in the kitchen on this little shelf I found at Goodwill. Mineral Essence 2 is a newer supplement for me in the morning, and it has been so helpful in just a few weeks. I'm a big fan of the Fly Lady system, and so I do a load of laundry every day. Usually, though, I am also pretty good about putting it away, and apparently I left a load in the dryer the night before. I love our washer dryer. It has an automatic timer on it, and so I can start my wash at night, which you'll see at the end of today, and have it delay start for the morning. And so usually all I have to do is move it from the washer to the dryer, and then we move right along. Next, I fill my diffuser, and I keep a pitcher next to our kitchen sink, which makes it super easy to bring water over to our diffusers. Today, I'm filling it with Clarity blend and with some Jade Lemon. It's very uplifting and really helps when you're struggling with focus, which I was on this particular day. It's also just very bright. Jade Lemon is almost like a lemon-lime combination. So I love to diffuse. We do it almost 24/7. I usually set it on the low setting, and then that way it goes for most of the day. Then I head out to check on my garden, and it is still early in the season here in Colorado. Checking the soil, see if it needs water. I do use oils in our garden, not on a daily basis, but pretty regularly. When I need to water them with the watering can, then I will fill the can all the way full with filtered water, and then I add 1 drop of lavender essential oil to the can. But today, the soil was good. On days that it's pretty enough to leave the screen door open, then I will spritz our screen with this peppermint spray that I made. It is just a little bit of dish soap, some water, and several drops of peppermint that were mixed into the water. I spray that along the edges just to keep any insects or flying bugs from wanting to come inside. And then I sit down for my quiet time. Alright, now I'm waking up. I have had my quiet time, my time with Jesus, and gotten my heart right, and then I did some yoga as a workout, and I'm now waking up making my red drink for the day. That consists of about 2-ish ounces of Ningxia Red, about a teaspoon of sulfur-zine powder. Clearly I measure. And then I fill it with good Berkey water and a couple drops of Lime Vitality and Copaiba Vitality oils. Ningxia Red is great for overall cellular health. We call it your full body nutrient infusion. I have an entire video on Ningxia that I will be sure to link in the description for you. Now I am preparing to get ready for the day as far as skincare, and I love using the Art cleanser. This is the Art Gentle Cleanser. And then some of the Satin Face Mask. That's actually the Satin Mint. It is the older version. That packaging is so old, but that one's finally almost done. And then the Art Refreshing Toner. I just apply across my face, my neck, and my décolleté. I let that dry a little bit, and while that's drying, I'm using the Cinnamon deodorant from Young Living, as well as now some sacred frankincense and patchouli. I like to put a drop or two of frankincense on my tongue every day and then breathe both of them in after I've put them all over my face, topped off with a spritz of Clariderm, and then the lightweight moisturizer to finish. I don't know what's going on with my tube of moisturizer. It normally pumps out fine. Next up is the Savvy Minerals makeup. I have been in love with Savvy Minerals. I've tried so many different natural makeups over the years, and Savvy is by far the cleanest, as well as just the best functioning that I have found. So it is by Young Living, and I did use the Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste in between there too. I'm trying to get my concealer open, and with freshly moisturized hands, sometimes it's a little tricky. This is the liquid concealer that Savvy put out last year. Not only is it free from all sorts of garbage, but it also is infused with, the concealer is infused with manuka oil especially, which is so wonderful for blemishes, and so it is wonderful to use all over any problem areas on the skin. And of course, it looks beautiful, unblended. Today I'm going for a little bit of a no makeup look, so I am using my mineral foundation in shade Warm 2 and just applying that dry. If I wanted a little bit more coverage, I would use the misting spray and spritz my brush first. But since it's a no makeup look, I'm not really worried about the amount of coverage. I just want to even out my skin tone a little bit. Next up, I'm using a little bit of cheek color. Followed by Wanderlust eye color on my eyelids. And then some of the dark multitasker to fill in my eyebrows. I use that dry in my eyebrows. And then I take the misting spray and mist a little bit in the cap and use my eyeliner brush to apply some as eyeliner. After curling my eyelashes, I will use some of the Savvy Minerals Lengthening Mascara on my lashes. And then the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap was getting low in our bathroom, and so today I'm refilling that using the Foaming Hand Soap refill. All of Young Living's products are so super concentrated that many of them can be diluted to make them go farther. So the Thieves Foaming Hand Soap is one of those. I love to dilute ours about 1:1. So after I finally get this container open, I will fill the Foaming Hand Soap container about halfway full with the refill, and then the other half with water and mix it well. You will notice too on the pump of the hand soap dispenser, there are a couple thick hair ties that I have tied around there. That's because my husband tends to be a little heavy-handed with our soap, and it only takes about a half a pump of the Thieves soap for it to be effective. And so that helps just with any heavy-handed family members. And then, as I mentioned, I am a big Fly Lady fan, and part of the Fly Lady system is doing a daily swish and swipe. And so while I am in the bathroom, I go ahead and spritz down the countertops with Thieves Household Cleaner. I keep a bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner under each sink in the bathroom, as well as under our kitchen sink, and that way it's always accessible. I also keep a vase from the Dollar Tree next to our toilet, and that is filled with some Thieves Household Cleaner and water and a toilet bowl brush. And so it's very easy to swish the inside of our toilet bowls, and I have one of those beside each toilet as well. I used 2 additional products in getting ready, the Mira hair oil and the lip loops from Savvy Minerals as well. Then I head into the kitchen and I'm slicing some of my homemade sprouted wheat bread to make some toast, because the next supplements that I take are meant to be taken with food. Toast is one of my favorite easy go-to breakfasts when I don't really want to do a lot of cleanup, but I need to get some nutrition in me. So I love using my sprouted bread, and then I will slather it in Kerrygold butter and a good jam. And then that way I can take my Omega Dyes and my Super Bee and I take those with my Ningxia Red as well. When I am taking Master Formula, I always make sure to take it at this time too, because it pairs with Ningxia so well. While I'm waiting on my toast to cook, I'm going to use some of the thieves dish soap in the pot that I heated my coffee in. Whoops, too much. It takes a tiny little bit. Like I said, all of Young Living's products are super concentrated. You really need such a small amount. After breakfast, I get ready to oil up using Gary's Great Day Protocol that he invented. So this uses the oils of Valor and Joy, Harmony, and White Angelica. You smell each oil first, and there's all different variations. This is the way that I like to do it on a daily basis, is I smell my oils first, and then I apply Valor to my wrist. It is recommended that you move them in a clockwise direction just to get them moving quicker, which is why you see me rubbing my wrists together. And then you hold one wrist on top of the other with Valor, because it is super balancing, and so that's helping to balance out both sides of your brain and all of the energy in your body. Then after Valor is Joy. And I keep some Joy in a diluted roller bottle. It's actually the bottle I got last year at convention. And so it has amethyst crystals in it. That was our convention gift with the digital convention. So I filled it with some Joy and V6. This goes right over your heart energy center. And then after Joy is Harmony. Now this roller bottle actually has both Harmony and Abundance in it. So you can add if you would like. And this one goes just about 2 inches above your belly button. And then last but certainly not least is White Angelica. White Angelica is so great for emotional health, and if you are a person like I am who is kinesthetic and easily takes on other people's emotions, White Angelica is really helpful for helping you hold your own energy instead of picking up everybody else's. And so I like to put it on my shoulders and the crown of my head, and then I usually just pass it kind of around my body to make sure that I have it all over myself and around me. And then, this is not part of Gary's Great Day Protocol, it's just one of the oils that I like to smell before sitting down to work, and that is Believe. I pray through the Great Day Protocol as well as I am working through it, and then sit down with my blue light glasses to do some work. Fast forward now later in the day, I've gone to the grocery store and I am prepping dinner for us. We are making a Greek night meal this evening, and so I'm flavoring my water to kind of go along with that. So I put some rosemary vitality in my water as well as some lemon, and then I grabbed some dolmas from the store And those are gonna go out on an hors d'oeuvre plate. We don't do themed dinner nights every night, but they are fun every once in a while. And hubby had found a Greek lamb sausage at the farmer's market that was the inspiration for this dinner. Some more Thieves Swimming Hand Soap. That's actually the newt dispenser, and that newt dispenser, the pump is not as generous is the wrong word, but it dispenses the right amount. So I actually don't need to use the hair ties on it. And now I'm pulling out my Thieves Fruit and Veggie Wash so that I can wash the lemon and some lettuce for our salad. One capful into the sink. I ended up using oils in the salad dressing as well as in the rice. We used some parsley and rosemary. It was delicious. Fast forward again, and it's almost time to just clean up the kitchen and get ready for bed. But first, some lip balm. The lavender lip balm from Young Living is my absolute favorite, and I keep that on the shelf right next to all of the other oils in the kitchen. Then it's time for more Thieves dish soap. When I first started filming this section, I had my laptop over the corner. I always stream homesteading videos while I am getting ready for bed and doing the dishes. So here you see Justin Rhodes' channel on behind me. It's funny, I had it to the side and then I was thinking, what am I doing? Why don't I just share this with everybody? Now it's on to the evening supplements, and I take my Juvatone right around this time, but I am saving one of them until a little bit closer. Some more mineral essence. A lot of people like to dilute this into something, mix it. They don't like the flavor. I've taken so many minerals in my life. This one actually tastes really good compared to the others. All that said, minerals don't taste good. And then I'm opening up some vegetable capsules. You can get these all sorts of places. Young Living does carry them. These are just veggie caps. They're empty capsules. And so you can put your Vitality essential oils in there. When I was filming this video, I was actually working through a petrochemical cleanse that involved taking grapefruit essential oil before bed, along with several other things. But I was trying to show you right here how the reducer, the big hole in the middle is not where the oil actually comes out. There's a tiny, tiny little pinpoint oil on the side. Unfortunately, it did not focus quite as well as I was hoping. But if you are filling a veggie cap and you have that little tiny pinpoint oil facing down towards the capsule, it makes it so much easier to actually get it in the capsule and not spill it all over the counter. Elderberry syrup is not something I take every day, but I do take it if I've been around a group of people, and especially in the fall and winter months, I take it on the regular. I have made my own elderberry syrup here, and I got that recipe from Carolyn Thomas of Homesteading Family. You can find it on her channel. I'll try to remember to link that in the description below. I did add some cinnamon bark essential oil and some leaves on top of, I think, even some orange vitality on top of the spices and things that she has in her recipe. And then now it's about 20 minutes before bed, I am taking my Imu-Pro chewable, and that contains melatonin in it, which is why I like to take it just about 20 minutes before bed. Here's my laundry routine I told you about earlier in the day that I do each evening. That Thieves laundry soap, you guys, it takes so little. That one little bottle lasts me about 6 months, and I do a load every day. And now for evening skincare, I like to use the Mira cleansing oil to remove my makeup. It's very gentle. I use it to take my mascara off, eye makeup, everything. You use it on dry skin and then rinse off with warm water. And then you can also choose to use a cleanser afterwards if you want to do the double cleansing method. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. My skin's been a little more problematic the last couple months, and so I've added the second layer on there. And then I mist with the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol. It is super moisturizing. And then around my eyes, I use my homemade eye serum that I will link the video I did for that in the description below as well. And I've got my Thieves floss, but I'm not going to take you along while I floss my teeth. And then Thieves Aroma Bright toothpaste, once again. A little goes such a long way. And then to finish off, the Thieves mouthwash. This is really strong mouthwash, so I only use like maybe a third of a capful when I do mine. Some people like to dilute theirs, but I prefer to do it that way. It is the day before hair wash day, and man does it show. I like to sleep with my hair up at night because I'm able to push it more days between washes, which has really helped it to become healthier. And then I'm getting together my petrochemical detox stuff. I will do a separate video on that. This is some more Indoflex, again, before bed. It's the first thing I do in the morning and then at night. One of the last things I do before going to bed. I have already filled our diffuser with our bedtime blend. Currently, that's some lavender and Thieves and pine essential oil. And then this is a raindrop in a bottle. And I've taken all of the raindrop oils for raindrop therapy and put them in a bottle and rolling that on my feet every single night and actually VitaFlexing it. So that's the technique you see me using with my hand right there. It's part of the VitaFlex. So I'm VitaFlexing that right along the spine VitaFlex points. And then last but not least, a little bit of Rutavala and some lip balm.